Okay, this is Mike Soares of Cerasi Tenor Guitars. This is our brand new line, totally different from anything we've made before. We had a lot of customers asking us for 15-inch lower bout. We prefer to make the tenors in a 13-inch. We feel the smaller body actually has a better sound. When you get into a 16, 18, 20, they sound terrible as tenors. 15 is about as big as you want to go, but we usually make a 13. It's the size of a Les Paul. This is a solid spruce top on this guitar that's lined to prevent cracking. It's not plywood. It's bound on the F-holes with a black-white tortoise on the F-holes. Your back and top are also bound in the tortoise. We did this a little different. This is our amber finish, which is an anodyne stain. It's a little hard to work with, but what we do is we stain the wood to bring out the let me close the door, the sun's coming in. Okay, we use an anodyne to bring out the grain, more like an antique violin, what we call a violin finish, and an amber. So this is what we call a blonde amber, and as you can see, it highlights the flaming on the back as well. This is a nice flame back guitar, again bound all the way around, and this is a cellulose tortoise. It's not the plastic, and this is our maple body. Then we have a Sunburst. This is a vintage burst. This is not red, this is amber to brown, again with the anodyne stain in the that's put into the wood, not just sprayed over it, so it highlights the grain. Again, solid spruce top, bound F-holes, bound side and back, and this is in a mahogany. Again, this is a mahogany, this is a plywood. The top is a solid wood top with a liner to prevent cracking, and the back and the sides are done in a mahogany. And the thing that we've done a little bit different, and that a lot of this is basically a copy of a vintage Gibson, I'm going to say, but what we do, which is a little bit different, Gibson never reworked their bodies for tenors. They took regular full-size bodies and they made them into tenor guitars by adding a neck at the 12th fret, 14th fret. And what happened was, your sweet spot is here, from the arrows on your F-hole down to the bottom of your F-holes. This is your sweet spot for your bracing on your tops. And what Gibson did was they put a shorter neck. They made the neck shorter. It also made move the bridge up here. If you look at a lot of vintage Gibsons, you'll see that the bridges are sitting up here, which is out of the sweet spot, which was a mistake. They never reworked it. Martin remade their bodies so that where their bridge was placed in the proper sweet spot on their body. It's the reason why a lot of Martins sound better and sell for a lot more money than Gibsons do. But this is our 15-inch body. And again, now this one and the other one in the maple, these are full acoustic bodies. They're Kerflin lining, old school, like you'd find an old Gibson Harmony K. There's two braces that go underneath the top, like you find in a cello, like a bass bar. This does not have a bridge block in it. It does not have a tone bar in it. I call those semi-acoustics, where there's a big block of wood, like a sound post that runs from the top to the bottom, to the inside of the back, so that the top doesn't collapse on these guitars. A lot of Chinese makers, that's how they make them now. Because in the 80s, a lot of their arch tops were collapsing because they were using cheaper plywood. But this has 2 old-fashioned braces on it, and it's a true acoustic archtop guitar. Now we do have, we're making this video, I have 3 customers right now that want plectrum guitars, and I have one that wants a tenor in a 15-inch. We made 6 guitars, 3 on the burst and 3 in the maple. You do have a choice on your tuners. This is our Keystone tuner, like a Gibson. This is a Wilkinson tuner. They're not the real high-end ones, but they're not cheap Chinese stuff. And this is our Romantic, which is more of an Art Deco style tuner. Again, a Wilkinson. Wilkinson's like a medium quality parts. Even the Chinese will tell you, I think these are made in Korea. A lot of Chinese makers prefer the Wilkinson Koreans made stuff than they do over their own. This is one of the necks. This is a V-back neck that we have. This is what we call a volute neck. It's a copy of a vintage 30s Gibson banjo, and this has the extra bump in the back, has a little stronger here around the truss rod, and we have the Les Paul style dots on your neck. We have about 10th fret marker on this. This is 10th, 12th. And this is a bolt-on neck. This we bolted on, but again, this is a nice V-back, a nice deep, strong neck, 2-way truss rod. And first thing we do when we make our guitars is, once we know what the customer wants, we build the necks first. Okay, we're going to level and polish the frets on this. Then we're going to cut it for tuners. We're going to put a logo on it, and then we fit our nut. And after we finish doing the neck, then we go on to the body, setting that up according to what the customer wants as far as pickups and different things. Again, this is Mike Soares, and this is our new solid wood top, spruce top, 15-inch arch top. We're also going to be making some in a 13-inch standard tenor. Same basic finishes, but these are our 15-inch bodies. Thank you. Bye.